Welcome to This Is the Day. Bo Chansey.
And Drew Crisp.
Drew Crisp is here.
Drew Crisp.
Drew Crisp.
Drew Crisp.
I thought it needed a little rise.
Yeah. If there was a holiday named after you, it'd be Crispmas.
Crispmas. Mm-hmm. And I would go around and I would say, you have a Merry Christmas. And you have a Merry Christmas. And then I would say, Happy Holidays. And they say, no, Merry Christmas.
That's right.
That's right. Don't give me that Happy Holidays.
Not on Christmas.
Not on Christmas. It's a hard one.
Not on Christmas.
That middle P, man. You put P in the middle of anything, it's hard. You got to focus on it.
It's Christmas.
Crispmas.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
In case you didn't know, his name is Crisp. It is
Sit next to Bo.
Bo. What other word has a PM? You know, like a P and then you got to hit the M. That's a hard combo. Like shrimp boat. That's a B. That's a B. That's definitely a B.
There was an MP there.
But like shrimp plate, all right? Shrimp plate. Would anybody like a shrimp plate?
No, that's still PP.
That's two P's. You're right. Oh, that's not a PM? You're right. It would be like a mask. Like, does anybody need a shrimp mask? Shrimp mask? It's just a mask with like two shrimps on it. Shrimp mask. Even right there, I cut the P out. You cut the P. Shrimp mask.
Shrimp mask.
Shrimp.
Crisp mess.
Crisp mess.
Christmas.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to This Is the Day.
This is the day.
We're going to do a little verse of the day.
Please.
Thank you. Our verse of the day is from Matthew chapter 26, verse 52 through 54. Put your sword back in its place, Jesus said to him. For all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Do you think I cannot call on my Father, and he will at once put at my disposal more than 12 legions of angels? But how then would the scriptures be fulfilled that say it must happen this way? Right again. Mm-hmm. Outside the Garden of Gethsemane,
Yep.
when Jesus is being arrested,
Yep.
it says, put your sword back in its place, Jesus said to him, to Peter. For all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Do you think I cannot call on my Father, and he will at once put at my disposal more than 12 legions of angels? But how then would the scriptures be fulfilled that say it must happen this way? All right, Drew, Crisp, what jumps out at you there?
Here's what sticks out to me. Disciples were packing.
Yeah.
Peter was packing.
What was planned?
Yeah. He had a sword. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is also where he restores the ear.
Yep.
Correct?
The high priest, servant of the high priest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ear gets cut off, and Jesus restores that.
Yeah, Peter didn't just draw the sword.
Right.
Peter used the sword.
Used the sword.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not that effectively.
No, he went for it, and
I'm not sure what he was going after there, but all he caught was an ear.
well, he caught an ear. Oh, okay. And so then this is Jesus' statement to Peter in that event.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Lots of reasons why they would have swords. I mean,
Yep, for sure.
protection and whatnot. But there was also a military component to what was going on. You know, with the feeding of the 5,000. You had these 5,000 men who had come out to find Jesus, and the reason they'd come out to find Jesus is because John the Baptist had been beheaded. Okay. So, like their rabbi, of the Jewish people, kind of the rabbi of the day that they were listening to, had now been executed, and they're like, okay, this Roman oppression, this system that we're in, we're not going to stand for it anymore. We're going to go to war, and they intended to make Jesus a king by force.
That's right.
Which the only way you make somebody a king, it's not like they can make Jesus be their king. It's like they were going to go overthrow the existing king and make Jesus, so that Jesus could be like the king of the Jews. And, he slips away. So, the disciples are certainly in this kind of space where, okay, well, we've got like an army that we're raising up. That's, which again, the feeding of the 5,000 was like, okay, we have to provide provisions for our army. And then Jesus going, no, that's not what I'm going to do. Even the triumphal entry, coming into Jerusalem, they were hailing him as the king.
Yep.
And they were shouting, Hosanna, save us, is what Hosanna means. And so you have this highly charged, like, political environment.
Yeah.
And where the Jewish people were looking for a military king to set them free from Roman oppression. And like the Pharisees were looking at this going, this isn't going to go well for us. Like, we're not equipped for this. This isn't going to work. You know, a military fight here is not going to work in there. And so while there was, I'm sure, a mixture of motives, as they were kind of responsible for the people and everything else, they went to Jesus and they said, you got to tell them to stop.
Yeah.
Like, and Jesus said, well, the rocks will cry out. And most likely he was probably looking at, you know, like the temple and probably prophesying, you know, about how the temple would be destroyed, not just his body and be risen in 3 days, but 30 years later there was a mass rebellion, and 1 million, 2 million, 3 million Jews, the number, it's big, were put to death, and the temple was destroyed. Not one stone was left on another, and Jesus wept. But he's like, you know, this is happening. This is the nature of things. This is where it's going. But my kingdom is not of this world.
Right.
And they just had no frame of reference.
Yeah.
So when Jesus at the Last Supper is telling them, he tells them plainly, I'm going to die, and I'm going to be raised 3. I mean, he tells them plainly. It still doesn't make any sense at all to them. So when he comes out of the garden, and now here's this contingent of armed forces coming to arrest him, well, Peter had a sword. And he's like, okay, it's go time.
Yep.
Draws the sword. But Jesus' words to him, you know, put your sword back.
Yeah.
Whoever lives by the sword will die by the sword. And he's like, you know, this is what's happening. This is what's to be fulfilled. I'm going to lay down my life. Nobody's going to take it from me. I'm going to lay it down. And wow. You know, and that's, if we really are children of the King, then our kingdom is not of this world. And so what are we doing? What are we packing for? Literally or metaphorically, what are we packing for? What are we doing here?
Right.
What's going on?
Right. And as like the, you know, the old saying is that those swords will then be turned into plowshares to be instruments for helping to provide for others, right? Well, these, you know, I think you said the disciples were confused about what he meant at that time. I would wonder if sometimes even in this current day, we're a little confused about what Jesus' kingdom is all about.
We are a lot of confused about what Jesus' kingdom is all about, and how quickly we pivot into earthly kingdoms. And because of our propensity for do that, it's easy for kings, you know, leaders, whatever, to take advantage of that.
That's right.
Easy to manipulate as long as we're holding on onto some kind of earthly kingdom mindset. It is so easily to pervert and that's what I get upset about, because I believe in the church. Yeah. That, you know, Jesus is revealed through his church, the family of God, that the church as a whole, all believers, adopted sons and daughters of the King, are the physical body of Christ. But then the local church, you know, has hope for where we are. Yeah. And when something comes in, an external source, and redirects that is upsetting to me, because I see like what God has called us to and what we get to be a part of. And why are we going to fight these flesh and blood battles and these earthly kingdom things and buy into you know, all this foolishness, you know, with the sword? Like, we're going to fight and go to war. Right. And I mean, it's happened a lot throughout. You have the holy wars, like crusades, which it's always crazy to me. Like when you have like a Christian school and their mascots, the Crusaders. And you're like, are you familiar with history at all? I mean, like, what? That was not a good look for the family of God. You know, they were missing the mark there. It was about land and power and kings, and not about God's kingdom.
Yes, please tell me about this merciful God that you, this graceful God. Yes, please tell me all about him. Yes.
Like, go Crusaders.
Go Crusaders.
Like, wow. Yeah, so, I mean, I think that's what's so powerful about this particular passage in this moment where Jesus has been praying, take this cup from me in the garden. Like, if there's another way besides the cross, Father, to do this, you know, let's do that, but not my will, but yours. And he comes out of the garden, and many times they had come to arrest him or take him away or to execute him. You know, they picked up stones or were going to throw him off a cliff, and he would just, you know, walk right through or slip away. But this time he's going to go with them and lay down his life. And, you know, we have that. So whatever we're facing, and they're real things. I mean, this is a real intense moment, and Peter didn't know what to do. And so he fell back on the way of this world, and we do that sometimes, but God is gracious to go, no. And I love even, as you said, Jesus restored that ear back on the servant. And so maybe you're like me and you've done some damage, and you've hurt some people going to war in these kind of earthly, worldly battles, you know. Our God is a healer, and he can restore.
Yeah.
And I have hope in that, not in my ability to go and win and conquer.
That's a good word right there.
Verse of the day.
Oh, man.
That's right. It's good. It's a good Christmas Day text.
Bo, I always appreciate, before we move on, your ability to succinctly unpack large portions of the text. So I appreciated that today. I appreciate it always, but today really stuck out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. All right. We'll see how thankful you are.
Okay.
This is actually, okay, I'm going to say this. It's a riddle me this.
Riddle
and
me
I've
this.
not seen the answer,
Okay.
and I don't want to see the answer, so I'm going to see if we can figure this out.
Okay.
Have you seen the answer?
I haven't seen the answer.
Okay. The riddle is, you have me today.
Okay.
Tomorrow you'll have more. As your time passes, I'm not easy to store. I don't take up space, but I'm only in one place. I am what you saw, but not what you see. What am I?
Okay. My mind went to like your breath, but then I was like, that's dumb. I don't know why always I go to like wind or air or my breath. But no, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so
Okay.
are you formulating anything? I'm not very good at riddles.
I have no idea. You have me today, tomorrow you'll have me no more. As your time passes, I'm not easy to store. I don't take up space, but I'm only in one place. I am what you saw, but not what you see.
What you saw, but what you...
I have no idea. I'm looking.
Okay,
Okay, I did know.
you do.
I just didn't know how it fit. Memories.
Memories.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started to say, said that, but
What's the first sentence again?
you have me today,
Today.
Tomorrow you'll have more memories. As
okay.
your time passes, I'm not easy to store. That was the part where I
Not easy to store.
yeah,
Okay.
like
yeah.
to remember, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay. That was where I was thinking memories, but then I got hung up on that one.
Okay, you know who did a good job visually of representing memories? The film Inside Out. Did you see that
Oh,
film?
yeah, for sure.
Where they
Yeah,
store the memories, but sometimes you've got to like,
Yeah, you gotta go
you
retrieve
got to
them.
unload, you know, the memories that you're not going to use. And okay, interesting.
Gotta defrag the hard drive.
Defrag the hard drive.
I don't know what that means.
You got to let third grade go. It's got to go. We can't remember all that.
Really?
I don't need to know what, Charles, my best friend, did.
Yeah, but I gotta remember what Miss Hines taught me.
What Miss? Yeah, that's it. You got to remember. Okay, that.
Jason's blue Pac-Man T-shirt.
Right.
The baby blue with the yellow Pac-Man.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Hoxie, man, he was one of the first with the Pac-Man T. That was a cool shirt. He wore it every day.
Listen, I let fractions go. I let whole third grade go. Like all fractions, math. I mean, everything went.
Kenneth Redmond called me a fart blossom. This is all third grade, and I'm not making it up.
This is
A fart blossom, Kenneth Redmond. What is it? What is a fart blossom?
But I'm only in one place. That memory is only in one place.
I feel like that's defined me my whole
You
life.
shared it with us. Fart
I'm a
blossom.
Fart blossom, Kenneth Redmond.
Because it's not. It's one. It has been born, but it is also blossoming. It is.
I think he moved away that year too. It's not like I was friends with Kenneth Redmond.
Kenneth Redmond came in,
Fart
dropped
blossom.
that bomb, and then pieced out. That's amazing. I'm writing it down.
He
Fart
may have been
blossom.
like a blip in the Matrix. I don't know what that.
He was a plant.
That was a defining moment for you. I wouldn't be here right now if I'd been called a fart blossom in the third grade.
Yes, Michael, Archangel. Yeah, can we go ahead and get Kenneth down there? Bo's getting a little prideful. Let's get him a little fart blossom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He won third place in the softball throw at the track and field day.
Third place. Are these real memories? Are these real? That's incredible. You held on to that. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Then we have another calendar that gives us a day to celebrate. Today is Milk and Chocolate Day.
Milk chocolate.
No, I'm just a little this milk and chocolate.
Milk and chocolate.
Milk and chocolate. It's not milk chocolate day.
No.
Or it's not chocolate milk day.
No,
It's milk and chocolate.
because you start with the milk and then you got to put the chocolate in. This is Hershey's, what I'm doing right now. But this
Well, you don't put the chocolate in and then pour the milk in?
no. Is that how you're supposed to do it?
I don't know why you couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw someone doing it with water the other day, and I said, we can do better.
They put chocolate syrup in their water.
In water. I said, we can do
That's
better.
A mistake.
Yeah.
What's that, a Yoo-hoo?
That's a yoo at that
Nobody
point.
wants that.
Yoo-hoo.
Chocolate water.
You need some milk.
Milk and chocolate day.
Okay, milk and chocolate day.
I think it's a special day for dairy farmers. Mm-hmm. You milk and then you get some chocolate. Mm-hmm. Lactating mothers. I don't know what's going on.
What's
I
happening?
really don't know.
No, I believe that maybe the day is intended for the milk chocolate bars. Like I'm sent to the store and I'm often told, do not get dark chocolate, do not get white chocolate, get milk chocolate. It has to say milk chocolate on it. So we've got an M&M's milk chocolate. This has M&M's within.
So wait, Caliente likes the milk chocolate?
Yeah, she
so
does.
does the songstress.
Yeah.
I think she prefers it. I want the darker the better.
I like dark chocolate.
I want it to be like, if you could go over 100% cocoa, I want it so bitter.
Oh,
I'm gonna lick the cocoa powder. Be like, there, had my chocolate fix.
yeah. I want it just punching my senses.
Give me a cocoa bean and I'll gnaw.
Oh,
on
no,
it.
on that cocoa. It's just a bag with a cocoa bean in it.
Wait, isn't that where you get, do you get cocaine from that?
I don't know.
Maybe that's my problem.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's white chocolate at that point.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Milk
chocolate. Dang.
I do remember as a child doing the whole chocolate syrup into the milk.
The Hershey's, right?
And then stirring it up. Yeah.
Did you get store brand?
Yeah, Hershey's is really, if we were good. If we were good.
Oh, AC Boy still,
He still rocks that?
oh, dude, he wants big old bottle and gallon of milk and he's getting down on that. Loves the chocolate milk. I used to drink a lot of chocolate milk, post-workout before that was even,
Yeah,
before
yeah.
people were really talking about that. I did that in college a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. 2%, are you whole or?
We were always 2%.
Yeah.
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 No, you don't get down on
Milk
it.
and chocolate day.
Milk and chocolate.
Is it really? It's not milk chocolate day?
No.
I'm so confused.
I'm so confused on what to do.
Okay.
When in doubt.
I think it is just milk chocolate day.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate.
Yep. And honestly, go to the grocery store of your choice. There's an array of choices, and try one. Try a new one. Try a different brand that you haven't tried before. It's kind of fun.
A new chocolate.
A new chocolate.
Okay.
People have their own spin on it.
Yeah.
I went to Peterborough one time and bought a very expensive bar of chocolate,
Okay.
and it was good. But it was, when it rang up like 25, I was like, man, that seems like a lot.
Have you ever done that and been like, never mind?
Never mind. I'm actually.
Have you
okay.
bailed on it before?
I've bailed. I've bailed.
How much? Never mind.
Yep. I've literally said, not in the budget. That's not in the budget. I'm gonna have to go. It's not very often.
Have you ever been like, whoa, if I had any idea, that's like 5 times more than I thought. If I had any idea, no way would have bought, and you did it anyway.
Yeah.
Because you were like embarrassed people
Yeah,
in line or
absolutely.
whatever, you didn't want to.
Absolutely.
Well, me too.
Yeah. Yep. And the whole way home, just like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You don't have to spend that much.
No.
I tried to buy a chocolate bar once off of Johanna Beachy
That's right.
for $20.
Yeah.
This is like it's like a $15 profit for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had $20 cash,
And she.
ready to roll, and a bidding war started on This Is the Day.
I remember that.
It got up to like $75 or something like that.
Yep.
And he didn't pay.
Never paid.
Never paid.
Was
It
that-
went from paying Johanna $75 to,
Yep.
well, I'll make a donation to the church.
That's not what this is.
Let me tell you what staff doesn't want to hear. I was going to give you this money, but instead I made a donation to the church. I mean, I'm okay with that, but
I'm great with
I
it.
was talking about our staff. I'm like, Like, see, you got greedy.
You got greedy.
You had 20, ready to roll your way. Got nothing.
That's right.
Okay.
That was a smart move on her.
Was it?
At first,
Was it?
At first, I was like, "Whoa, look how that is."
Bird in the hand.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
We're 2 in the bush.
2 in the bush.
There was a prime example of that.
Take
right
that
there.
bird.
You want to take that 20.
Go home.
Like you didn't have any other chocolate bars. At that point, I'm like thinking, okay, instead of getting a 1 bid for 70, I'll sell 5 of these at 20 apiece.
Look out.
Still making money. Hedge your bets.
That's it.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Okay.
I stepped in some entrepreneur one time.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I could smell it all day.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. Okay.
Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah. I think the whole day
Yeah.
may be that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll up my sleeves for this one. Here we go. Trivial Pursuit, 6 questions on a Trivial Pursuit card. I'm gonna guess at all 6. If I get them all right, I'm getting some. Hold on. Pop rocks from a Fondant box. Love it. You get them all right, we'll send you the same. Oldest cards, 1981 edition. Newest cards, 40th anniversary edition. Drew, I think you went new. Did you go new there?
I went new.
We went new.
Yep.
Okay, play along. Get a guess. You get them all right, we'll hook you up here.
Yep. Blue?
If I get them all right and you give us your address, we'll send you some Pop Rocks.
Yep.
This is all play day. I'm feeling generous.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All play.
Blue, geography.
Which 2 commercial airlines operated the Concorde, the first supersonic airliner to shuttle passengers around the world?
Wow.
They're looking for 2 commercial airlines
Ew.
operated the Concorde, and that's Concorde, Concorde, the first supersonic airliner to shuttle passengers around the world.
All right, is one British Airways?
Absolutely.
And then like, it's not Lufthansa, it's not them. British Airways.
So Concorde is in italics. So maybe should I have read it? I maybe should have read it differently. Concorde, no, Concorde. I could be saying this word wrong. Okay, go ahead.
British Airways.
Yep.
Is it another country? Like,
Yeah, another country.
it's not Air France. Is it Air France?
It is Air France.
Okay.
Absolutely. And their last flight was in 2003.
Yeah, they done.
Supersonic.
Supersonic.
Pink.
Pink, entertainment.
Which Canadian-born singer was Oprah's most frequent guest, appearing 27 times in the 25 years Miss Winfrey was on TV? Canadian-born singer.
Like a, Oprah's number one, like a C. Oh,
Most frequent guest, appearing 27 times in the.
Celine Dion?
That's it.
All right.
Celine Dion. Celine Dion. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, 2 for 2. Let's go.
2 for 2.
You guys want those Pop Rocks?
Yellow.
Hello, history.
Which NASA probe entered the orbit of Jupiter on July 4th, 2016, after a 5-year trek? NASA probe entered the orbit of Jupiter on July 4th, 2016, after a 5-year trek to get there.
Our producer Sally's a big space person. Sally, you want to handle this? You don't know.
Oh, she doesn't know. I mean, after 5 years, we lost interest, you know.
I don't know, like.
Voyager or Discovery?
I mean, I wouldn't go with Sally.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't go
It's
with
not Voyager.
No.
Not Discovery.
Can I give a hint? It was the name of a film about a pregnant teen.
Juno.
Okay, that is
Juno.
absolutely true.
Juno.
Absolutely true.
All right, that's 3.
Do you know that answer? Purple?
Purple, art and literature.
Okay. Which 1939 film rephrased "I'm so glad to be home again" from a children's book into a memorable movie catchphrase?
Ooh,
yes.
ooh,
Yes.
ooh. I know.
Yep.
It was written by Frank Baum.
Yep.
And the name of the film
Yep.
was The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz, correct. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
That's a better way to say that.
I don't know.
I'm so glad to be home again. Can we tighten that up? Green.
Green, science and nature.
Okay. Which of these foods is not allowed on the paleo diet, which tries to mimic the menu of Stone Age humans? Is it nuts, legumes, or meat? Nuts, legumes, or meat? Which one is not allowed on the paleo diet?
I know you can eat the meat.
You gotta have the meat.
On the paleo.
Yep.
Legume, those are like beans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's either nuts or legumes.
legumes.
Man, most diets you can eat the beans.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the legumes.
Legumes is correct.
Okay.
Correct. Never mind that the evidence that beans have been eaten by our ancestors for many millennia, they say. But for some reason, paleo...
Yeah, fad diets really aren't based on any evidence. I hate to break it to you. Why? I lost 40 pounds on that. How much did you put on now?
Oh, here we go.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Orange?
Orange, sports and leisure.
All right, this is for the win. In Belgium, which crispy snack, yay, Christmas, a national favorite, is sold at the Fritkot stall? What? In Belgium, which crispy snack, a national favorite, is sold at the Fritkot stall? And Fritkot is in quotes,
Yeah.
F-R-I-T-K-O-T.
For sure, it's got to be a potato of some sort.
Fritkot. Yep.
It's a potato. Mm-hmm. So we're either going to go with like French fries or potato chips. Mm-hmm. One of those two.
Right. Yep, you are.
I told people we'd send them Pop Rocks, so I'm not sure I want to.
No. We got it. We got it. We can hook them up.
Okay. So I'm guessing between those two. Mm-hmm. Read the word again.
Fritkot. Fritkot. So it's italics. I guess it's a Belgian word. F-R-I-T. Yeah, it's a crispy snack. It's a national favorite. Fritkot.
I'm gonna go with potato chips.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It's fries. Or
Shucks.
frites. And it's not French fries because Belgians insisted they invented.
We were so close.
We were so close. I actually feel like you knew that, and we should be honorable. And
I missed it. What do you want from me?
Dude, I couldn't have said Frit. I spelled it.
I've never thrown a game in my life. What are you talking about?
Oh man.
Yeah, but maybe you got them all right.
Maybe they got them right, and we'll send them.
If you got them all right, let us know. We'll send you the Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
You are a fart blossom. That checks out.
That was me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Golly.
I'm sorry.
Let's do a little everyday with
Every
Jesus.
day.
Our thought for the day says, when we place our faith in material wealth instead of God, we are robbed of the abundant life God so generously provides. Facts. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 10. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all my work, and this was my reward for all my labor. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. It was a fart blossom. Meaningless.
Where's that on like the cup, you know, you're drinking in the morning, the inspiring Bible verse cup, you know?
Oh, well, this is Solomon, you know?
Yeah.
He had everything.
Yep.
And what he asked for was wisdom. And that wisdom said, I had it all. I mean, like, I worked hard and my work produced. And I had everything my eyes ever wanted, anything I could lay my eyes on, and all of it was meaningless. And so, you know, anytime we're looking at, you know, material things of this world to, you know, provide us, or like to provide us with life and purpose, so we're off because God does that.
Yeah.
He does that for us.
Yep. You were recently ripping on the boat. That's a terrible investment, and you know that I want a boat. That it's like so. But you're right. It's meaningless, right? You get it, and it doesn't produce what you think it's going to produce. Right. Only God can do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Quick reminder,
Yeah.
we are going on a 6-week hiatus.
Yep.
So this Friday will be our final episode of season 1.
That's right.
We have been renewed for season 2. We'll be back September 13th.
Yep.
After we get ready and prep and come back.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. So we love you, and this is the day. Merry Christmas.
Christmas.